everyone. Welcome back to season 3 of the Desert Girls Live. And I'm Karina.
Hi, I'm Anna.
Hi, this is Liz. Hello.
Hi everyone, it's Man here.
Hi, Saran here.
Okay, thank you so much, ladies. And we come live every Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. on our respected pages. And we are so happy to have everyone here on our live with us. So this is season 3. Can you believe that we are at season 3 already? It has been an amazing journey.
Amazing.
And this is episode 2. And today we are going to be talking about gratitude. We're going to be talking about gratitude. And when you hear the word gratitude, for me, it brings joy. It reminds me of blessing. It reminds me of reflection, taking the time to reflect on what God has done for me, the blessings that I have. So during our session, everyone is going to be sharing their experience, personally. How do you practice gratitude, and how can we encourage others to be grateful as well? Okay, so I hope our viewers feel free to drop your comments in the comment section and tell us how do you practice gratitude and some of the things that you are grateful for. Okay, and we want this to be an interactive session. So I'm very happy to be here with Anna and Liz and Mahan and Saran. These are my beautiful friends from Dubai. And guess what? I am coming to you live from Jamaica. Yep, I'm on vacation.
Hello, Jamaica.
Hi, Jamaica.
Hi, Jamaica.
Yes, I'm coming to you from Jamaica. And Anna will go first. Anna, how do you practice gratitude?
Hi, everybody. So yes, gratitude. It's been like a year since I started my global digital business. It was actually when I really got introduced to gratitude, being grateful, and everything. And this is the book that I've always been I can read over and over and over again when it comes to gratitude. Do you guys have this book? Or
Yes.
are any of our viewers familiar with it? I love it. Because prior to a year back, I never really thought about these things, but when I did, when I read this, I was like, oh my gosh, there's still so many things that we can do to practice gratitude. And I love the first few first few chapters, not really chapter, but as an introduction, this is what I'm gonna say. There's this little passage about gratitude that has been misunderstood for centuries. And I'm gonna read it to you guys. I'm gonna read it for our audience. And it says, whoever has will be given more, and he will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken from him. Now, if you don't know it, just first, if it's your first time hearing it, you can feel that's so unfair. Is it it's kind of like the rich is getting richer and the poor is getting poorer? It seems like that's what the line is going. But guess what? In this whole mystery, there is one hidden word that we should put in there. And can you guess what word? Gratitude. So if we kind of input that right on this sentence that I've just said, it can make a whole lot of difference. So for example, I'll read it again, but I'm going to insert this word gratitude. Whoever has gratitude will be given more, and he or she will have an abundance. Whoever does not have gratitude, even when what he or she has will be taken from him and her. Does that make sense, ladies?
Yes.
Totally.
Yes, totally. So that is our magic word for today. And so since I started reading this, you know what I've been doing ever since? The minute that I wake up, the minute that I open my eyes, I'm in bed still. I just say thank you. I just say the word thank you. It's as simple as that. That's my first practice, like the simplest words. It's just for me saying thank you to the world, to the universe, to to what's gonna come up the day. Thank you for the day, or maybe thank you for last night. And I feel like that gives me, like a good energy. Like it gives me such a positive energy. And my favorite, not favorite, so just one favorite chapter from this book is chapter 10. It's a magic dust for everyone.
Oh yeah.
Now, right? Like,
Yeah.
I just sprinkle thank yous to everyone, especially people in the service industry, or people who I interact with. People have done something for me. The cashier at the supermarket, or the cashier at the supermarket, or the one who puts your groceries in the bags, or someone who's refilled my water in the restaurant. Any little thing. Oh, the gas station, the one who refills my tank. Anyone who's done something for me, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love saying that because, as you guys know, I used to work in the service industry as well before. And, just hearing the words thank you from someone was like really, oh, they appreciate me. Like it made me feel good. So that's how, I practice it. And I hope, everyone else is doing the same thing, because it can really, and it's actually for you as well. It makes you feel good, right?
Yeah.
So that's one way. Yeah. Anyways, who would like to share next?
Okay, but before we
Oh,
take
yeah.
another person,
For
can we
me,
check and say hi to our viewers? Check our comments. Hi,
Oh,
Samira.
hi, Samira.
She's loving the topic.
hello, Samira.
Yes,
Thank you
yes.
for tuning
Yeah.
in.
Samira said that she loved the quote Anna shared
Yes.
about the gratitude.
Right here.
Yes, we love it. We love it.
Oh, hi, Marcia. Thank you so much. It's great to be home. Thank you.
Bonita. Hello. Hi, Bonita. Thank
Hi,
you.
in Abu Dhabi.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
for coming.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you
Evelyn.
Evelyn,
for
for
tuning in,
watching.
everyone.
Thank you so much, cuz.
Thank
Thank you. That's my
you.
cousin. So nice to have everyone online with us today. It's great. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. And before we move on, let me just share this. Gratitude is pausing to notice and appreciate the things that we often take for granted,
Mm.
like having a place to live, food, clean
Yeah.
water, friends, family, and even computer access, the internet. Sometimes we take this as, it's just life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's everyday thing. And when you're being grateful, it's very important not to take things for granted.
Exactly.
Yes,
And
Yeah.
not
I think this is the whole point of gratitude, actually.
Agree.
You summed
yes,
it all well. That's the point, just considering and having, being grateful for those small things that you have every single day. Like, I don't know if you know that Maslow pyramids, at the bottom of it, it's the physical needs, right? Well,
yes,
even the clothes that we wear, the food that we drink, all those physical needs, we need to be grateful for them as well, because
yes.
if we don't have them, there's no life, right?
Mm.
So
True,
yeah,
that's true.
definitely. So I will let Liz share her experience as well.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Liz.
All right. So for me, I think for me, gratitude is, how I describe gratitude. It's your readiness to show appreciation to everything and in spite of everything. How why I said that is because we were mentioning earlier, sometimes, there are things that we take for granted, small things from our daily life, like when we wake up, do we say thank you to, to the Lord, to the universe, that first of all, we're still alive, that are next to us is our spouse, our kids, our family, we are safe. We have our home, we live in a comfortable place, there's privacy, there's resource that we have. But sometimes, because we are used to it, we sometimes take it for granted, right?
Yes.
We don't
Mm-hmm.
think of the other people that maybe they don't have the same resources as we do. Maybe they're not experiencing the same comfort or level of comfort that we have, right? So I think, being grateful or practicing gratitude for me means being appreciative of what I have and what I don't have. It can
Yes.
be both ways because there's sometimes people think that gratitude is only about the things, being grateful about the things that you have, but maybe it's also about the things that you don't have. For example, during the time last year, in the middle of the pandemic, I think most of you know that I lost my well-paid job last year because I was made redundant, right? It was in July. It was something unexpected, but I'm grateful. I'm looking at it in a positive way. Like, I'm grateful that, number one, I had a chance to relax, to step away from my very busy corporate life. I had like 6 or 7 months that I don't have an alarm clock. I don't have a boss to report to. I have my own business to run. So even in circumstances like that it can be really challenging, I would say, because of course, losing a job is never easy, right? Especially if
Mm-hmm.
it's your main source of income, you use your resources to help your family back home. I was able to choose to practice gratitude because I have a different perspective of life. This the same book that Anna is reading. I was also able to read that last year, and I can say that it's really one of the easiest books to read. I would highly recommend you guys to check it out. The chapters are really boiling down to the most basic things that we are sometimes forgetting to be grateful for. Like Anna is saying, the moment she opened her eyes, she's saying thank you that she's alive. And
Mm-hmm.
saying thank you, sparkling thank you or magic dust to everyone. That's also one of my favorite chapters. So again, gratitude is having that heart for appreciation. Even if you don't have everything in life, you have a lot of things in life that you can choose to recognize, you choose to appreciate, and you choose to focus on. So that is gratitude for me. How about you guys? Do you relate, Maan? I think that's something you can also relate on, right?
Yeah, I do. But before I share what gratitude is for me, I'd also like to acknowledge our viewers again. Kizito, hi. Thanks for
Hello. Thanks
watching.
for tuning
Hi.
in.
And Tamara said it's true to have gratitude and then be grateful for every kind act. Saying thank you makes others feel
Mm-hmm.
appreciated.
So true.
That's right. That's
Yes.
right.
True.
Absolutely.
Very well said, Evelyn. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Thank
Evelyn.
you, Evelyn.
Yeah. Tracy said it's a word. It's just one word, but it means a lot.
Yes.
Claire
Yes.
for
Hi,
watching.
Claire.
Hope you're enjoying your night with your friends.
Oh,
Yeah, she and Radia.
Hi,
hello,
Radia.
Radia.
Nadia.
Yeah, thank you guys. So, for me, gratitude is an all out experience, like
Yes.
what you girls have shared. I think it is unfair to be grateful only for the things or the good things that happen to us and to just ignore, or reject the bad that happened.
Yes.
I'm not saying this that we want bad things to happen to us, but I'm saying this because we should also be grateful for the difficulties or challenges that befall us, so that our souls, ourselves will grow and mature. I
Yes.
can say this because, as all of you know, and my friends as well, I have survived the big C. I've been 5 years now. I'm a survivor for 5 years, which is the hardest thing that happened in my life. But at the same time, I am also grateful that happened to me because number one, I have learned to listen to my body. If my body feels so tired, I'll stop and I'll take a rest.
Yeah.
Before I'll just like ignore it. I feel like I have to do it, I have to do it. I keep on pushing myself. Sometimes we are very, very hard on ourselves. So because of that, I learned how to love my body. Number two, I learned not to stress myself with so much things. I live every moment of my day, every day. Like I enjoy what today brings me, and I do what I enjoy and I love doing. This challenge, actually, this thing that happened in my life has taught me so many things, and most important of all, I knew that I am loved. That there are many, many people there who loves me, and it testified also the bandage of my marriage with Glenn. He didn't leave me in those trying times, and I will never get tired of saying that. Because he didn't give up on me. He extended my life. That's why I am still here with you guys and sharing this experience with you. So let us not look for the hidden blessings of difficult situations that come or may come into our life. Let us not look for why this challenge came into our life, but try to see that this could teach us a better version of ourselves.
Yes.
That's why don't ignore small things, because definitely it has a purpose for each one of us. So yeah, so for me, that is gratitude. It's really like a one word, like what our viewer said, but it means a lot, especially to me.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
That's very nice.
Thank you so
What
much
a
for
great,
sharing
what an
that.
Huge
inspiring
shout out to
story.
Very
Glenn.
inspiring. Very inspiring. And you mentioned such a very important point, because we tend to always be grateful, when things are going nice, when
Mhm.
it's all good. But there is always, if we take the time to, if we pause and realize, there's always something to be grateful for, in spite of the bad situation. Even if, and I've used this as an example many times, even if you have met in an accident and you're still alive,
Hmm.
there's so much to be grateful for. At least you can say, "Thank you, Lord, I am not dead. Even though I may have broken my leg,
Hmm.
I am not dead. I'm getting the treatment that I need." And even with Liz, losing her job, you have been so grateful, because good came out of it. You develop yourself. You spend time with your husband. You spend time on your business. And with Mahan, it strengthened the bond between you and your husband. You know,
Yeah.
and you didn't
That's
even
why
expect that to come out of it. Yes,
That's why we
Mahan.
said that things happen for a reason as well.
For
When you
real.
are a strong believer,
Yes.
so
Yes,
God,
definitely.
God knows best. It might be
Hmm.
hard for someone to face
Absolutely.
these challenges sometimes, but
Yes.
He knows that, He has something greater, somewhere for you. So
Yes.
that's how I see it as well, definitely. Yeah. So, do you want to go through the comments before
Yes.
I share mine?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll check a few.
Uh, I
So I too.
gratitude is.
Hi, Ku.
Thank
I
How are
you.
you?
agree.
Hi.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Attitude is
It's definitely
everything.
everything.
Yeah.
Attitude,
And then
gratitude, right? The attitude
yeah.
of
Yeah,
gratitude.
attitude of gratitude. Yes.
Hmm.
So who's this? Yeah. Happy Faces Academy.
Yeah. So yes, I'm on the rock. I'm on the rock for the summer.
Serena is on Jamrock.
Yes. Difficulties make
Yeah.
you stronger. Indeed.
That's true.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yes,
Indeed.
super agree.
That's why they said life has no manual, because we learn from our experiences.
Yes, as
Mm-hmm.
we go.
Yeah.
Hands on.
Oh, thank you for watching.
And
Yeah, watching from
from
Vancouver.
Hi,
Thank you
Vancouver,
so much.
Mariana.
Evelyn said the smallest thing in life matters, and that's a blessings.
Amen. That's
Definitely.
true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true,
That's
Evelyn. That's
true.
true.
And Happy Faces again said that it's timely reminder to be grateful. Yeah, thank you very much that that you get
Thank you for tuning in.
inspired.
Happy Faces
Yes, thank
Academy.
you so much.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. So yes.
Okay, Saran, how do you practice gratitude?
Well, practice gratitude like every day. I integrate it in my life every single day. And what I use the most, especially when I'm down, I have a pie that I call the self-esteem or gratitude pie. So what that means that, when I'm feeling down, because we are human beings, it's always good to say, yeah, yeah, practice gratitude, but there are some days when we are really down and it's difficult. So something that works very much for me is that pie. And in that pie, I try to, it's a pie chart, okay? I try to integrate in that pie, everything that I am good at, okay? For example, I will put in it that I am a great mom, I am smart and beautiful, I am kind and I am kind and I am honest, I am a caring person, and I have a supportive husband. I am blessed by God, and all the rest is just extra.
Yes.
Okay, it's extra. If it doesn't work, look at all the other stuff that I have. This is just a small bit of my life. So why would I let this small bit rule or take me down or put me down? So it's just a greater picture that I just like retract myself of my body, and I was like, look at this young lady. She has all of this. She has a beautiful family. She has a supportive husband. All the stuff that I've just said, okay? And this is the only part that is not working. Well, hey, be grateful. Thank God. Just
Yes.
say, Alhamdulillah. So yeah, that's how I see it. That's how I integrate it in my life every single day to remind myself that I am blessed by God and things will come, at a due time. That there are things that I cannot control, and there's nothing that I can do. But I have all these other stuff that are just fulfilling me with joy and happiness, and which is the most important thing. So yes, that's how I see it.
And then you focus on that. And
Exactly.
that is what gratitude allows us to do, to be positive. It
Exactly.
brings out that emotion of joy, as you say. It allows you to put the negativity behind you, because
Yeah.
when you're grateful, it just, it's like a ray of sunshine, you
Yeah.
know. And I've
Yeah.
had the privilege of reading the same book, The Magic. And as Liz said, everyone should get that book. Even when I get off the school bus in the morning to go to school, when I'm walking, I'm just saying thank you, thank you, thank you,
Mm-hmm.
thank you. Thank you for this big clean school. Thank you for my co-workers. Thank you for this. Thank you for that. When I open my classroom door, I said thank you for the opportunity to be at work. Sometimes, yes, it's hard, it is stressing, but gratitude allows you to see beyond that. It allows you
Exactly.
to see beyond the stress,
Yes, absolutely.
and that is what where we need to
Mhm.
be. So as we wrap up, I want everyone to just, how can you encourage others
Mm.
to include or to have an attitude of gratitude daily, every day?
Yeah.
You want to go, Anna? How would
Yep.
you encourage someone?
But I think that's like your tip is the greatest because it doesn't matter where you are. Like all you need to do is like whatever you're doing, you can't be too busy at any because for example, you go to the elevator, you go to your car, but that's actually some time that you can actually stop and think, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you for this,
Yes.
or you're taking a bath, you're
Mhm.
taking a shower. That's kind of time for you to relax and say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for this. I would say, yeah, just be mindful. Like if you find yourself not doing like much of or anything during the day, then just say maybe the simplest word, which is thank you.
Thank you.
That's what I would say. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Okay, Liz?
I would say similar, it's like just give thanks in all circumstances. I think it's also mentioned, it's also mentioned in the Bible that we have to give thanks in all circumstances, because we said that things happen for a reason. Sometimes we don't
Yes.
understand at that point why is it happening, but there's definitely a reasoning behind it. And of course, God knows best. And if we, like Anna was mentioning at the beginning of the what's mentioned at the beginning of the book, like, if you are grateful, then more things will come to you. If you are not grateful with whatever little you have, then maybe you're not meant to be getting more. So remain grateful even for the smallest things, because one realization really is that smallest things are the biggest things. So always
Yes.
stay positive minded, stay grateful, and give thanks in all circumstances.
Thank you. That's so true. That's so true. Mahan, you would like to
Matt?
share, someone?
And I think it's pretty much the same as we said, grateful, as as we teach our young ones. There are two magic words, like please, and the next
And
one
thank
is
you.
thank you. So this is
Yes.
the magic word. Even the small children are being taught of this practice, you know. That's why it's gonna change our life. Being grateful to every circumstances will teach us lessons in life that we could bring on to forever, and we can. It's going to be like a domino effect. If you think
Yes.
Yeah.
even for small things, it will bring the joy naturally. To the people around you. Yeah. So
That's so
that's
true.
it.
That's so true.
What I would add is, I totally agree with all of you ladies. What I would add is to practice mindfulness as well,
Yes.
because you need to be present and be in the now to be grateful as well, because sometimes we are just running after things. We are so, focused on our problems or running after, things that are maybe a bit difficult to get. So we are not in the now, we are not in the present. So we can't enjoy the moment, or we cannot really be in the moment. So, and to
Yes.
be in the moment, that's when you can become grateful, you know. So definitely, I would encourage to be mindful and be present and be in the now, and then you will see gratitude will just be like pouring over you. So
Yes.
definitely, that's
Thank you
all.
Mm.
so much. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you so much, ladies.
Yes.
Evelyn, you
Always
saying?
a joy within to
I would
give
also
thanks.
Yes. Always a joy. Always.
I would also
Always a
want to
joy.
add one last thing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would want to say that it's also important to surround yourself with people who are also grateful. I think
Yes.
it's very important. It makes a lot of difference being surrounded with people who are also positive minded, people who are
Yes.
also grateful with what they have, because it also affects you somehow, right?
It does.
If in
It
any
does.
case, if you are not surrounded by people who are grateful, then maybe be that person who encourages other people to be grateful. Maybe be
Yes.
their light, to show them that it's a much joyful life being grateful rather than ungrateful or always complaining or always finding fault in things, right? So I
True.
Yeah.
hope for
Yes.
our viewers who are watching right now, I hope you find your circle of people, circle of friends who have that grateful heart. Always be
Yes.
grateful, because grateful people are happy people, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Totally,
That's
100%.
Mhm.
Those energies, they
true.
attract each other.
That's
Definitely.
true.
So if you have a
Yes.
positive energy, it will just spread around. And if you have a
Yes.
negative one also,
It was
so exactly. So I totally agree with you on that, Liz.
very, very good point. And I love that. And, just to wrap up with what Mahan said, um, when you're grateful, it will cause a domino effect. So be the start of that. And
Yes.
as Liz said, be around persons who are also grateful. And if not, be the one to start that domino effect. Be an example of a grateful heart. Be an example. Every single thing around us we can be grateful for. Even when and as taking a shower, just the fact that
Mhm.
you're getting running water. Come on,
Mhm.
persons have to
Yes.
use. containers or go to the river to get a shower. So simple things. You don't have to wait for that promotion. You don't have to wait for that graduation, for that wedding, for that big celebration. The little things in life, we need to be grateful for it. And that's where I will end.
Absolutely.
Gratitude is a must. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, everyone.
So we
Thank
say
you.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Before we say bye-bye, for like
Oh,
following words again.
Ivy.
thank you,
Ivy from
Ivy.
California. Thank you,
Ivy, for
Ivy.
Hi,
watching.
Thank you for
Ivy.
joining
Yeah.
us.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Ivy, for
Thank you also.
watching.
Thank you, Tamara, for joining us. And yeah,
Thank
thank
you
Thank you
for
for
you.
being
the
inspired,
Thank you,
affirmation.
Tamara.
Tamara.
Yeah. So always be around people who is grateful.
Yes,
Yeah,
amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Evan.
no
Yes,
problem.
so true.
All right. So
Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
thank you
Thank
again,
you.
guys. Hope to see you again next week.
Next week on
Yes,
another
Tarina.
thank
topic.
you, everyone. Have a good night and enjoy your day, Tarina. Enjoy
I
Jamaica.
will. I will. I definitely will. I'm very grateful to be in Jamaica after 2 years.
Oh,
Wow. Yeah,
Yes,
something to be grateful again.
very grateful.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you again next week at 9:30 PST
Yes.
here, GST, here on
Desert
Desert
Girls
Girls
Yes.
Live.
Live.
Good
Live
night,
season
everyone. Take
3.
care. Keep
Good
safe.
Bye,
night.
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.